1,000 kilometers north of Buenos Aires in Argentina, on the border with Paraguay, is a collection of parrots worth millions of pounds. One of Argentina's biggest bird dealers has collected very rare birds from neighboring countries. His wife explains.
Tenemos loros de Paraguay, Bolivia, Brasil.
And in fact, all these countries have got trade bans, so there should be no trade in their birds at all. The local president of the Wildlife Society has complained many times. We asked him why the park was set up.
Lo ha hecho porque él es traficante y seguramente lo es desde hace muchos años. Ha logrado algún tipo de convivencia con las autoridades de fauna de Corrientes.
Antonio Chacon is a prominent member of the international pet trade. He supplies wild birds to Europe, the United States and the Far East. He's one of 20 exporters in Argentina. His main commodity is the blue-fronted Amazon, known locally as the talking parrot.
Hace pocos años, relativamente 3-4 décadas, se veían nubes de Amazona estiva.
Nowadays, Amazon parrots are only found in the north of Argentina, and their habitat continues to be destroyed by forestry operations and parrot catchers, who pull the chicks from the nests, always taking every bird.
Que saque el lazo.
Saca el lazo primero.
Y míralos así. Míralos, Andrés, agarra los loritos, míralos.
Migrant foresters deliberately search for mature trees over 150 years old. These trees are hollow and provide the nesting sites for parrots. The only reason this tree, this over-mature tree, which is probably more than maybe 200 years old, the only reason it's been chopped down is to catch parrots for the pet trade. Many catchers have little experience of caring for parrots.
The main problem is that the people that just catch this parrot, they doesn't know how to feed. They got 4 parrots. They are 2 already died, and this one is dying.
The parrots are gathered together by collectors, hundreds at a time. They are force-fed on a diet of maize and water. If the parrots choke, there is an attempt to clear the food from their lungs.
Cuando lo sacan del campo no le dan de comer nunca. Y esto ya tiene, pega, le da y se atora.
Antonio Chacon buys his birds from the collectors. He counts them into his transport cages. This shipment of 425 birds was underdeclared to local authorities to avoid taxes. And this document is the beginning of a meaningless paper trail. Chacon takes his birds on their 1,000-kilometer journey south to Buenos Aires. Corruption is deeply embedded in the bird trade, and Chacon, filmed with a hidden camera, explains that the government is prepared to take money.
Okay?
In one of his Buenos Aires premises, the birds wait for export. And they're still dying. Chacon loads the parrots into air transport cases, which are supposed to be designed to air transport standards. But these cages contravene the voluntary regulations, as is so often the case. The birds can hardly stand up. At the airport, they are weighed and stowed in the cargo shed. Officials check the documents, which underdeclare the value of the shipment to avoid taxes. The paper trail continues. But no one bothers to look at the birds. They are loaded into the rear of the plane's cargo hold, along with other perishables. The journey takes over 12 hours to Europe or the United States, where they will face quarantine. What we need is for people to stop buying wild birds as pets. That way, there will be nobody going out here into the farming areas, into the bush, to go and catch the birds.